I think we're live. Alright, we're live. Alright, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Vucko's Cabin podcast. Tonight we have a few special guests. We got Bile and Pirate. He's back after.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to say hello.
I'm sorry. I mean dinner, and I'm ahead of myself.
What? Okay, anyways, he's having a stroke. Yeah, so pretty much it's just another episode. For this one, we're going to be talking about some recent news because there's been a ton of news based on throwbacks, driver announcements, and also we're going to be looking back at the shit show that was Martinsville. So I think we should get started with talking about Martinsville. This past weekend we had some good races, even though it was raining a lot, which was very annoying. But we got both races in, so I guess we'll talk about them. So let's start with Xfinity. I love that Xfinity race, to be fair. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of amazing moments. The Dash for Cash race was pretty interesting. Hemrick and Gregson, they were going at it again. And we got a surprise winner. Josh fucking Berry won the damn race. I was in the Pog VC at the time watching it because I just needed to see Josh Berry win a damn race. But honestly, it begs the question: should he have a full-time Xfinity ride? Which he kind of does, but he's splitting his this year. So, but I definitely think he should have a full-time ride. But that's Xfinity. All right, let's talk about Cup. Where do we begin? Started on Saturday night. Rain, of course, kind of ruined the whole night racing experiment. And then it just shit got real from there. There was a huge one, or a big one, that, near the end. There were a ton of wrecks. Ryan Newman had a racing incident, which everybody got mad at him for, which was completely uncalled for, if you ask me. But yeah, to be fair, the Cup race was interesting, and I once again predicted the race winner, Truex Jr. Seth fucking winning his second Martinsville race. Second Martinsville spring race. I'm sorry, I can't speak tonight, but yeah, it's definitely exciting to see him win. It was honestly a really fun race, even though I didn't get to see the finish because I was busy at the time. But yeah, so overall, this is why we need more short tracks on the schedule like Martinsville. It's an amazing track, and I really can't wait for the race this upcoming November. But what do you guys have to say? I'm gonna pass it over to anyone who wants to take over.
All right, yeah. So I was basically just watching. I watched the first like 40 laps of the Xfinity race, and then it started raining. Obviously, I was disappointed because I was like, oh dang it, I wanted to see night racing because that's the good thing about NASCAR that we have night racing. And I was disappointed when the Cup was also, but I also wasn't surprised that the Cup was delayed. I mean, they also raced like 40, 50 laps, and then it got delayed, and then both series were under delay simultaneously, which I found pretty surprising. And Josh Berry, wow, that was a incredible performance from him. Noah Gregson, Daniel Hemrick, that was pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure Josh Berry is now eligible for Talladega to get Dash for Cash winner, but that's that's awesome from him. Talladega, I really can't wait for. It's gonna be an awesome race. But on to Cup, I really like that race. Shoot, what was I gonna say? I can't speak tonight either, but I can never speak. But the Cup race, I thought that was awesome. I Fox actually showed a lot of the racing, which was part of why probably everyone thought it was a great race because Fox actually showed some of the racing that was happening throughout the pack. And as the restarts happened, and that was a pretty good racing. Going 3 wide for maybe like 5 laps most of the time. And then we have the famous big one. Yes, that was pretty weird. Or that was pretty cool to see actually, but pretty weird to see it at a short track like Martinsville. But we've also seen it at Bristol a couple years ago actually. I think it was 2019. But I saw Chris Buescher and then Kyle Busch starting to fight, or not fight, but like they were fighting on the track, and then Kyle Busch got wrecked, and then it caused a big one, and then Ryan Preece and Daniel Suarez got caught on fire. And Daniel Suarez was pretty mad that the crew or the AMR crew was not there right away, which I can understand. His car's on fire; it can literally explode at any time. And I'm probably not the only one that made a fireball joke there, but that's probably someone else probably did that too. But and also made a Louisiana hot sauce joke with Ryan Preece's car. But those are my opinions on the Cup race. Incredible burnout by Martin Truex Jr. That was way down the front stretch. I could have never done that. If I was ever racing, I would never be able to do that. So, that was my thoughts on the whole racing weekend. Also, the Wayland modified race was pretty cool. I actually didn't see the modified race. I only saw the wreck, which Ryan kind of clogged the entire field, and then like caused like a 40 car or 20 car pileup or something, and then it caused mayhem. So that's my opinion on the race weekend. So
right, can I
I'm
just
hand it off
quickly
to Creasum.
can I just quickly
What?
speak for a second? Every time Fish stutters tonight, I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I need my water bottle. Oh, I have my water
Oh
bottle.
God.
Okay, so to be
I'm
honest,
just speaking right off my mind, honestly. So
I'm gonna say this right now. Everything we have to say about Martinsville has already been said. So there's no point in speaking about it.
Alright, Kyle, Pirate, you wanna say anything?
Well, Martinsville last weekend was odd because of the whole rain and the fact like Xfinity was postponed to Sunday. So like if Cup was gonna get postponed, it might be Monday or Sunday night. But the way NASCAR handled it was really, really good. But like, yes, Xfinity was brilliant. Like it was a good race. The hype at the end with Gregson and Hemrick I was just all for it because it was either that they were going to be chill or they were just going to bump or they were just going to wreck each other. And there was some bumping, and it ended with Josh Berry. And funny enough, the first time I ever saw Josh Berry was in the iRacing events back in like 2012 with that Dale was doing back like in that little series. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was like I can't remember the name. I'll get back to it later. But I'm just happy that Josh Berry won that race. Now for Cup, recently I had become a full-on Suarez fan. I adore the guy. Like the fact that he's come to this new team, belting out incredible runs, processing better than 2311 Racing has been, and I just wanted them to get another top 10 after Bristol. But obviously, we all know what happened. The fireball happened, and the whole race was weird because give me a minute. The first half of the race was completely like green flag, straightforward, and then like the next half of the race was pure utter chaos. And it sucks that several drivers were involved, especially Suarez, and because Suarez was having a bad like weekend anyways. And the water ball was just the chuck at William Byron was so funny because like that's like usually it's like on devices or helmets or gloves, but no, it was full on water bottles. And I'm a Truex fan. I would have wanted Ryan Blaney to win, but the whole pit gun incident kind of ruined that, and it sucks. But I was glad that Truex won that. And overall, Martinsville weekend was just a pretty good weekend, aside from all the rain and all the drama. Go ahead, boys. You can start talking.
yeah. I don't even have to. I don't even have to speak at this point.
so-
Everything that I wanted to say has been said. So
Alright, so I think
also, I'll be right back. I know just a second.
amazing. We didn't
Alright.
ask. Anyways, let's get into some recent news. I'm gonna start off with the so we
Ripper
actually-
Racing.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm still trying to find some news. This might take me a second, so I'm actually gonna have to go to the POG series to find some because you guys.
Travis, I'll give you one. Travis Mack will not be suspended for the whole ballast issue.
Okay. Well,
which I thought like if you had a ballast issue, you'd be suspended for a month, right?
Right. Yeah. All right.
Isn't that the rule?
Anyways, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But anyways, let's get into some news. This morning, or was it this morning? No, it was. But this morning, Bob Pockers tweeted, "For the next Pro Invitational Series race, a fan vote will determine the non-Cup Series driver in the field. Any past Pro Invitational racer who has, who have passed series wins or race in NASCAR National Series will get in, meaning Timmy Hill's in. So
Thank God.
if we had to choose one driver from a tier that's not the Cup Series, who would we pick? Personally,
Kaz Gralla.
I'm not even. I wasn't even listening. What like, I just got back.
Okay, cool.
Right, we'll just skip Fish. I kind of want.
Thanks.
See, oh fuck, I don't know who I'd want. But personally, yeah, I'd like to see Kaz Gralla in there if they can get him in. But I'd also like to see maybe Josh Berry or, maybe Josh Berry or Ty Dillon. because I think that'd be pretty cool. But I want to.
Well, what would have happened if they do put Noah Gregson in? Is he gonna be like Santino Ferrucci in the Indy series?
No, he's gonna be a Bubba Wallace and probably end up rage quitting. But
Ha! Maybe yeah.
right, Creasy, we want to get.
What if what if people actually vote in Santino Ferrucci just to see him wreck the entire field at Talladega?
Oh no!
gosh.
I have a solid idea who would possibly do that.
Ryan.
All I
Blaney.
see are flying cars.
That'd be beautiful.
Alright, so here's my three: Cass Gralla, Ryan Vargas, or Rod.
To be
God
fair,
damn it,
to be
hold
fair,
on. Let me search up his Twitter account
whatever.
because
just give
I
him-
know his I know his I know his name, but I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Roger Caruth.
Yeah, Roger Caruth.
I honestly see either him or Vargas getting him because like,
Who's Roger Kaloof?
he's a
Caruth. Oh.
development driver. I think he ran with Rev Racing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you know what I mean. But yeah. So that's what's the first piece of news. Some other news. What can I find up in here?
LA Dodgers facing the Padres this
Did I
Friday.
add-
Oh God, it's
Mhm.
like that's it's Friday, right? The series starts
Yeah,
Friday.
it's
LA
Friday.
Dodgers facing the Reds later this month.
Ask.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Anyways,
Also,
here's
Pod meets
a
MLB. Gonna
This
plug
game's
that.
on ESPN, so I'll be able to watch it.
right. Here's another take. What are your opinions on the Kyle Busch fan holding up that one Joey Logano sign? I'm gonna pull it up.
Love it. Absolutely love
Love
it.
it.
I thought that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie,
Really?
but it was
Glad-
ironic that he's a Kyle
glad
Busch
it was
fan. I'm
meant
honest, to be honest.
It was, sorry, Fish. Go ahead.
I was kind of I found it I found it kind of ironic that he was a Kyle Busch fan, because I see Kyle Busch as someone who complains a lot, but that's my opinion.
It's even funnier
But-
because they used to be teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Joey Logano.
Right. Here's some more news. Austin Cindric, he's gonna be racing at Richmond with Verizon, which I think is a really good stepping stone for him getting ready for that full-time Cup right next year.
Well, didn't they say they were gonna put Austin Cindric on like the harder races, so like he gets all the hard races out of the way
I think that's
until he
what
gets
they
into the
said.
Wood Brothers car?
I think that's what they said, but I'm not sure 100%. Let's talk about some throwback ideas then. So, I know Pirates suggested this the other day. Denny Hamlin should have the 1996 Chicago Bulls colors, which I think would be pretty cool.
Well, I did, but then Lamey said like that should be Bubba's because it would fit Bubba's more.
That's what I mean, like for 23XI. Alright, what else can I find up in here? Let's talk.
Let me probably pay me to say this, but let's talk about the Pog series, the new tires.
No,
Yeah,
not yet.
yeah,
Not yet.
yeah.
Can we
yeah.
not?
We're talking about throwbacks. We're talking
Right.
about
Anyways,
throwbacks.
next
right?
throwback. How about the number 99? The Daniel
There's
Suarez.
already throwback already.
Pretty sure we've all seen the camping one.
I
designed
think
by
Nate.
Lefty
I think
and
Nate
Chase
posted
Knight.
it. I think Nate posted it in the server last night, and I wasn't really a huge fan of it. I'm gonna be honest.
It was
No,
a
it's
collaborative-
because I've seen a lot of It's because I've seen a lot of Camping World designs that it's kind of getting boring at this point. I mean, and the design looks nice, but like I just seen a lot of Camping World designs just like screw it and make something new.
Yeah, I mean it was.
I want to see a black Camping World scheme. Like, am I the only one? Like, I just want to see like a black one with like the blue and yellow like stripes, and then like that would be an amazing scheme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start pulling up the schemes on the official podcast stream. So I've got another one right here. This one.
I'm not even watching it on the
Uh,
YouTube stuff.
All right.
Okay, we
So,
got a scheme right
I have
now.
a,
You wanna
I have
see?
something to say here.
Go on.
Yeah. So since both Roush Family cars have yet to announce their throwback, who would you like to see Roush Family throwback to? Like random and throwback to.
I'd like to see Mark Martin throwback.
Yeah,
for,
I like that as well. Like a Val
Ryan
Lane
Newman.
throwback.
I would love to
with
see
the
Ryan.
old with the Mark Martin font and everything.
That'd be cool.
I
I'd
would
like
like
to see that. Honestly.
I would love to see Ryan Newman throw back to his 2008 Daytona 500 win.
Oh, that'd
I
be
want to
so
see a
cool.
throwback to like Matt Kenseth's 17 DeWalt car from like the early 2000s. Like, that would be
Or
a
the
good
Crown
throwback.
Royal. Or the Crown Royal.
I like that.
Or Chris Buescher.
Who is close to doing Crown Royal colors?
I,
Butcher.
Busher.
I mean,
probably.
Busher has the 17.
Maybe.
I'm not really sure who
Oh,
would
my
be
mother's
down. What
calling
kind
me.
of sponsor would be down?
Vucko, get off that fucking video game!
Oh god.
What?
Is that how it actually sounds like when
Hell.
or because I'm
Downstairs.
curious how Vucko gets called downstairs. Like this is just
I don't know how that works either.
Or
Vucko.
No, it's
Armin
not.
Basic.
no, it's Bosic. With the accent, of course.
Arwin Basic is what Jordan calls him.
I
I
mean,
started calling him Bosic too because fuck it.
you know what? I was actually contemplating of inviting Jordan in the podcast.
Oh, he would be a riot. Then again, he would probably like destroy Vucko constantly.
I mean, I would be down to see that.
I have a
WWE Part 2.
we were doing a Discord roleplay where we had like situations like Trumpet Steakhouse and like God,
Oh
this is
yeah,
so-
I saw a picture of it.
Nate was the customer.
Oh god.
Lamey was the steak, I was the water, and Lamey goes, "Hey, how you doing? Eat me."
Eating.
Eat me.
That's on like Family Guy shit, bro.
And then I turn into the rat, and it's like the rat from Ratatouille is like, "This is me."
Excuse me, this isn't NASCAR. Anyways.
Alright, so we have a request.
Okay, Adam
from
Garcia.
Macaroni to join.
Alright, shut up. Anyways, we have
No,
another
he's
topic.
not
Let's talk
he's
about
not
that
a
new
guest,
Kurt
but-
Busch scheme. So, 2B, oh, sorry there. 2B's
Oh,
coming
yeah,
out
I
with a
saw.
scheme for Kurt Busch. 2B's a company owned by Fox, so pretty much Fox is sponsoring Kurt Busch at this point. And to be
This is a
fair-
pretty unpopular opinion. That Monster Energy little like logos on there just ruined the scheme.
Yeah, it does.
It's in
The
a
scheme
it's
looks
in a
nice.
good
I like
place,
the
but they
colors.
fucked it up miserably.
See, they had it on Chastain, and it's like that was good, but then now it's like on Kurtz, it looks like disjointed and colored.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
I mean, wait, what's the only time that the Monster Energy, like, black color thing, I can't speak, but, you know, Kurt Busch's Clash scheme, I think for the Monster, that really fit with Kurt Busch's Clash
You're
scheme.
talking about Advent Health,
Jack
right?
Rooney is
Yeah,
asking to be
yeah.
on the podcast. Do we let him?
No,
Yeah, no.
be an audience.
Nah, no.
He's been in the audience. And that's,
Alright.
what
What
he's
other
mentioned.
news can we find based off of paint schemes? Right, I'm looking through. Oh yeah, so this Buford guy, Jay Buford, who ran the race at Martinsville, he's running a Hot Wheels throwback, which I think is
Oh, it's
Oh,
so good.
I remember
It's so good.
Oh, it's pretty cool, yeah.
pretty hot. I do agree.
Yeah, I saw that pun there, Kel.
Well, you see, that was not intentional.
Yes, it was. Admit it.
All right. Chase Briscoe, he announced his throwback. It is a Mustang throwback, which it honestly looks really fucking nice if you ask me. It's let me see. It's a Mustang throwback. I'm gonna have to post it in the chat because I can't actually put it on the podcast. So yeah, go ahead and check the No Mike VC. And oh, Doc and Quid if you post it in there. Yeah, so
Okay,
it's the global
I have some news.
Go on.
So you know how Matt Tiff looks like Rick Astley.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They've officially shot the Tiff rolled music video.
Oh, I want to watch it
It's
live.
called- it's-
I would love to watch it live.
Yeah, same. But it's coming this month on the
Yeah,
social
once
media
it
outlet.
comes,
I'm
we
hoping
will
YouTube.
watch it live on the podcast. Okay, everybody, we'll definitely do that. But anyway,
Yeah.
By the
other
way,
news. What other paint scheme news? Let's talk about the Briscoe scheme, shall we?
Oh
My
yeah.
scheme looks pretty nice.
I love it. I
Hold on.
love it.
Let me get
It's
the
one
Wait.
solid color and I like it.
It's in the
I haven't seen it yet. What is it?
No Mike BC chat. Want to see it?
Okay.
My
Oh
PC.
yeah, that's good. That's like an orange sherbet, like Mustang
Yeah.
scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool car. Yeah.
All right. What
I like
other
it.
fucking schemes can we find out here?
Can we agree, Stuart?
Oh yeah.
Can
Here's
we
some
agree
news.
Stuart Haas is falling off? Hard.
Yeah, we already agree that that Stewart
Haas
Haas racing has fallen
sucks.
off, especially their F1 team.
Ha ha ha.
This is
Nice.
about
That's a
Formula.
yikes.
Especially their Formula One team. My
Can we-
goodness.
let's have an
AKA
F1 part of-
R
let's have an
R
F1 part of the
racing, isn't it? That's because
podcast.
of
Let's have an
communism.
F1 part of the podcast. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need an F1 podcast. I'm kidding. That'd
Yeah.
be hell. But
You know what?
anywho,
We could
let's do an
talk
F1
about
part
F1
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah,
We
we
can
can
talk
do it
about
right
F1.
yeah, why not?
So-
Show me some.
So,
news.
what are your thoughts on
Checo Perez pit lane to P5 like
What
2
a-
weeks ago.
that
He's a
was
god at that.
That was an absolute drive.
He's a genius with that stuff, honestly.
I mean, the good news is, as soon as Checo gets a podium, Max Verstappen gets a shot of tequila. That's the good news.
What do you all
Crazy.
think about that? Turn 4 incident on Bahrain was like 4 to go between Lewis and Max. What's
I'm
your
pissed
opinion? What
off
was your
and my day was
Inconsistent.
ruined.
It's so infuriating, but I knew it was gonna happen.
I'm pissed off and my day was ruined. Anyways.
Yeah, we could have told.
Yeah,
Rules,
no,
we
please,
can
I
agree
can't go
with the
on.
rules.
I hate how the next race is literally going to be starting at 6 in the morning for me, so I'm not even gonna be
Oh,
able to
shit.
catch like the beginning of it.
I
What
will.
time is
I
Imola
will.
at for me?
Mad
Because I
Pog.
think-
Anyways,
I think
other
For
it's-
news.
EST, it's 9. For EST, it's 9.
Yeah,
Thank
Pog.
you. So, predictions for Imola? Come on.
I
check-
predict Lewis Hamilton will dominate the first part of the race. However, he'll finish second to Valtteri Bottas.
Valerie.
Mm,
Nah,
Valtteri.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Nah, I don't agree with that.
Let me throw out some bold claim.
Perez
Checo
winning.
Perez to get his first podium at Imola.
Yeah, I can.
Max
do that.
Verstappen in second,
It's gonna
and
be
Lewis
Hamilton.
Hamilton winning.
It's gonna be Hamilton, Max, and Perez.
And a surprise top 10, Yuki Tsunoda.
I would
Sonoda,
love
that's
that.
not
I
a
am
surprise.
down for that. Mad, like.
Price
that's-
top 10
yep.
for Sonoda doesn't seem surprising.
Okay, here's some
But
more
it's
F1
Imola.
news, boys. They're saying that because of restrictions in Canada, that the Canadian Grand Prix it's at risk of being
It's-
canceled. Let's put it that way. I'm
Wait,
very
it is?
disappointed. Yeah, because of the restrictions in Quebec. Pretty much the
Oh.
whole province of Quebec is under a mad curfew right now, and I think it's still under curfew, but they're gonna try to open up. But it's not gonna be work because I'm very disappointed in how the Canadian government is handling the pandemic. Actually, this isn't about political talk. We fucking suck, and I really hope this changes. Like, fucking hell, just give us our fucking vaccine. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna
So,
shut the
they
fuck
changed-
up now.
They changed the schedule for Imola to honor
Yeah, but
the
if Canada
Yeah.
gets canceled, we're all gonna be disappointed, and I would be very. Whose Windows is going on? Shut the fuck up.
Me, but I was notified that apparently I have a Skype account now. What the shit, Buck?
Here's
I-
the thing: if they have to move, like the race from Canada,
What would you
where
want
the
it to
hell
be
would they put it?
Exactly.
Oh, wait, what's
I have-
South Africa.
South. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
South Africa.
Kielami.
South
Do you have the
Africa.
track already?
Kielami. Nürburgring shows you don't have to have a license to have a fucking race. That's what happened last year. If we
So,
need a snap race, it's gonna be Kielami, okay? Please. Hashtag African GP.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. So you know this? Oh, is it Saudi Arabia Grand Prix? Yes,
Delete
it
it,
probably is.
please.
Yeah. The track looks like a sperm cell. The track
It's
looks
not
like a
nice.
sperm cell.
No, that's a sperm cell. You can't convince me otherwise. It's a sperm cell. It literally looks like one. And it looks like a bent up knife. Yeah, I can agree on that. I don't know what the hell F1 is thinking there, but really, their new race has one campaign. It's just a money grab.
In other news, what are your opinions on Red Bull catching up to Mercedes
They are a
performance
championship.
rise?
Alright, boys,
And I
here's
really
some
think
more.
Red
I'm
Bull's gonna get the
sorry if you can't
championship.
hear me, my microphone just died, so I'm currently charging it. But, here's the news. Marcus Lemonis, following the Xfinity race on Saturday, he tweeted, "Winner, winner, at Josh Berry, how about a Talladega dinner? And if you win, I'll guarantee you 4 more." So he's sponsoring Josh Berry for the most part. What do you guys think of that?
I love it. I know that Marcus is throwing sponsorship out like candies, but I
I'm-
love it.
I'm literally just gonna quote something I said from the Pog series. I literally said Marcos Lemonis is like that grandmother that feeds you even though you're full.
That's
wait,
true.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Give me a minute.
Go on.
Can we put this in the podcast if this is worthy?
What?
What do you want to talk about?
Why in the hell is Danica Patrick in a Sonic game?
What the?
What is
Doesn't he look like Danica?
What? That does not look like
Oh
her.
shit! Hold on.
My God.
What? That does not look like Danica.
Wait, hold on.
That's
That does
disgusting.
not look
Oh
like
my
Danica.
God.
100%.
I can't even show it on stream. That's
I
how
don't
disgusting
understand
it is.
why that's a thing.
Delete
Why?
that.
Why?
What? Yeah. Why?
Why?
Just.
Why would you do
I don't know what they were
No,
doing.
No,
Why?
Why?
Danica Patrick from Sonic's not real. She can't hurt you.
Oh my god. That's just stupid. I think.
Alright.
Okay. So let's predict. When is the POG series gonna start?
One day.
Whenever Lamy gets all the schemes done. Preseason Thunder is going to be soon, but we can't do the actual race. Because the hard part for Lamy and for, I guess, myself, if you want to count me, Nate, and Jordan, and Lamy, is that we basically had to focus on POG and doing NASCAR reactions at the same time. So there was a lot of editing between the three of us. Well, me, Adam, and Lamy. Yeah, me, Adam, and Lamy. And now, when the season was over, it was much more easier. We don't know when the hell, when's it gonna start because the schedule just started.
NASCAR, we.
Mhm.
Plus, as I'll let a little secret out. We don't even have a schedule yet.
I know.
Nice.
Nice.
I
What?
could really use this
Nice.
All cars the same way, basically.
So I can set up which of our
We only-
sponsors are going to be
we
running
just
which
sent it.
race. So that's info that I desperately need, but I don't know.
So Pirate, let me ask you.
Yes.
Were you kind of disgusted that I had the LA Dodgers sponsor the Charlotte race? That's a
No,
positive sign.
I wasn't because I was at a point where I didn't really hate the Dodgers unless the Padres were going to be competitive, and now that the Padres are competitive, I have to hate the Dodgers. I respect the team, but I hate the Dodgers.
I hate them too. We need a salary cap for these bitches.
Oh, is it because of Trevor Boyer? Is it because of Trevor?
No, it's because
No.
they're too freaking good.
It's because Clayton Kershaw gets carried by every single pitcher on that team.
Oh,
And Luis
yeah,
Urias is a piece of crap. From what I hear.
Also, this is a good
Um,
time.
I
This is
mean-
a good time to
I
POG,
mean-
POG meets MLB.
Yeah,
go ahead, why not?
I'm looking forward to that.
See,
I'm a
honestly,
fan of Urias.
I think-
I'm a fan of Urias myself.
POG meets MLB, or MLB The Show 21 is basically, I think they're gonna have custom leagues, so I could basically put y'all into your own team. Well, like I said, we're gonna just have y'all manage a team, and we'll basically make it off of that because there's not enough people to make a player for each team. So I'm just gonna have one a team owner for each team or manager or whatever it's called, but. We're gonna have a World Series and all that. We might not have a big season because we might have a COVID season. I'm just gonna call it that. But we're not gonna have massive we're not gonna have a massive season. We might have games overlapping each other, which means we'll probably have multiple games in one day.
Ooh.
But at least 3 or 4 games one day. Or
when does the
one
game
day.
come out on Game Pass, by the way?
Next week, a week from today, actually.
19th of April.
No, yesterday was Monday's the 19th of April, so it's the 20th, April 20th, 420. Haha, 420
Right,
blazes.
right.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy that the podcast is tomorrow because you would hear me speak garble and nonsense. Because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow where I have to get 2 teeth removed.
Oh,
So you already
no.
know how that's gonna be.
Oh, that's
If I ever
right.
if I join a VC tomorrow, all you're gonna hear is
Flash,
straight up
flash,
nonsense.
flash,
Yeah.
I want to hear Creed
Exactly.
anesthesia so bad.
I mean, you're gonna get the
I try to talk. Flash.
Yeah.
Boys,
Yeah, it's not
boys,
gonna be fun.
it's
not gonna
time
be
for
fun.
some very serious news. This is what we've been waiting for the whole podcast. We've wanted to talk about this all damn podcast. I think it's time. The news
I know
came
what it
out.
is, honestly. I think
So the news came out earlier today.
Rick Ware Racing. Something that what?
Yeah, you actually get the point. But here's the news.
Jennifer Jo Cobb to race for Rick Ware Racing at Talladega.
I can't even say it without dying.
Am I the
I'm
only?
honest.
Am I the only person in here that's actually totally cool with the idea?
I fucking
Yeah.
She's
Actually, no,
kept
I'm cool
race
with the
cars.
idea.
She's
Okay.
kept race cars clean. I'll say that.
Jennifer Jo
At
Cobb.
least she's getting cup experience.
Jennifer Jo Cobb has had a relatively good track record at tracks like Daytona and Talladega.
Dover.
Now, it is a Rick Ware car, so it's going to be the field. However, Jennifer Jo Cobb keeps her nose clean at those types of tracks. If there's a big wreck, I expect her to be in at least the top 25 at the end of the race. Now, on another thing, even though this is Rick Ware equipment, I think it's Jennifer Jo Cobb's best chance she's had in a while.
Yeah,
The rookie.
I agree. But
I was honestly like good. As soon as I heard it, my first reaction was like, you know what? This might not be as bad as people may think it would be. Like, people have seen how Danica Patrick raced some days, and they're gonna think that Jennifer Jo Cobb's gonna be the new Danica Patrick.
That's
I
not
don't
true.
think so.
As long as she doesn't
If-
get wrecked by anybody else.
I think
I think if Jennifer Jo Cobb was in like good equipment, she could do pretty good.
The rookie
I'm
at
gonna be
47
honest.
years old.
but here's the thing, however, Tarek, this is the only problem. It's gonna the Rick Ware car is literally a fucking bomb. You know, it's gonna self combust.
It's a detonation ready to happen.
Yeah, it's a detonation.
Yep.
And
There's
so
a
I
car
don't-
on the wall. Cody Ware backstretch.
But it surprises me. It surprises me that Jennifer Jo Cobb did just like basically go ahead and race the Xfinity Series.
Every time we mention Rick Ware Racing, I keep going back to the time where I said Rick Ware Racing is going to win a championship.
Did you really
in
think these guys are
2023.
gonna win the championship?
Cody
they-
Ware basically wrecked
I
James
never-
Davidson.
Right.
James Davidson on the fucking
no.
radioactive.
Lyle has sent a tweet in the group chat. It says, "Is smoking weed and then masturbating considered
Oh my god.
Oh,
Weed whacking.
And the ironic thing is, my status literally says weed whacker fart.
I saw
Well,
it and I immediately
tweet.
found a fish.
like there's a backstory to Fish's status being weed whacker fart. There's a backstory. And all it has to do with is the Angry Grandpa channel ripping ass compilation.
There was this part where a car literally went past him and this dude farted, literally went up the octave like twice, and went back down the octave twice, and he farted all in that time. I can literally hear his fart going,
Similar story. A similar story to that whole farting thing.
It sounds like Rick Ware Racing.
What was the team that the number 20 AT&T team? Who was that? Because that was not Joe Gibbs.
No, I was kidding.
Bitch!
I'm not gonna say that.
Team, like, from what series?
America. Beautiful.
I can't remember. But anyways, like, I can just imagine the Rick Ware car, just like, it's like.
It's like a weed whacker up in this.
Like a normal joke is like, but then the Rick Ware car is like.
That's gonna be Rick Ware doing a burnout.
It's gonna say.
Also, there was a fart on that channel where it sounded like an F1 car going by. Like,
I can do without bushcraft.
Half of the Rickwick cars are just
I got a small piece of
messes.
meat.
The other two Rickwick cars are just like the lawnmowers that stop and start going yay yay.
Rickwick engines are like those lawnmowers, the lawnmower chutes. The lawnmower chutes that get clogged. It's just like it just stops working.
I got another
Like
piece of
you cutting
F1
some.
no mic.
You cutting some thick grass and your motor just or your chipper just stops working and the grass stops shooting out. I imagine that's what Rick cars are.
Wow. Anyways, that's enough of that. We're gonna move on to another topic.
I
So
got a small piece of F1.
this has nothing to do with recent news, but I just want to get you guys' opinions on the state of Minnesota, just the state overall. Like, what are your opinions on?
What?
Yeah,
What's
this
your
is
If it's about what happened, I'm not really gonna give an opinion on it
it's
because
not. Trust me. I just want to hear you guys' take on just the state.
I like the state of Minnesota. I want to go there one day for either a baseball game or something like that.
Oh,
You know what I think of Minnesota?
I love Target Field. I love Target Field, honestly.
There's something that always comes up in my head whenever someone says Minnesota.
Snow.
Minnesota.
Joe Biden literally said Minnesota out of context. That's the only thing that comes. Yeah, literally.
My man.
Literally. Minnesota! It's just that, you know?
Hey, yo.
Minnesota!
Hey, guys,
Alright.
here's a really bad idea. What if we got Jordan on the podcast?
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey, can I bring on? This is not like NASCAR related, but I'm gonna bring this up like real quick. Like in this separate group chat, like we're talking about needles and like the whole vaccine stuff like that. And like I have needle phobia, so I'm procrastinating getting like a vaccination. And like I'm literally like saying like, I hate needles because how can one tiny needle can hurt so much? And then literally the guy above me says needles are great. #1 way to discipline your child.
Oh my
God.
shit. Yikes. That's
Alright, that
Wait,
person
who
better
said that?
alt F4 out of their existence.
I got my COVID vaccine a week from tonight.
Crazy.
I got my COVID vaccine a week last
Did
week
we
tonight,
ask
and
about
I
it?
honestly, I feel awesome. I didn't really feel the needle, honestly. It didn't really hurt, but after like a day or two, on the next Wednesday, and the next day it started hurting a little bit, and I was like, yeah, it's just a normal thing after the vaccine.
Yeah, sir. I will eat
I'm
your-
just gonna give you one thing right now. My mom also has my mom's also scared of needles. Just don't look at the needle. Like don't look at it while it's going in.
See, literally the only reason. Oh, I hate needles. I can't even talk about it. I just don't like a needle that can literally just go inside me because like. Get that dirty image out of your head, Vucko. And
What?
it's like
what? I did what? What?
Well, like freezing, that's true.
Don't
see. It's a tiny needle. Yes, it's a tiny needle, and it shouldn't be a big deal. But I just can't get over how like it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like things being pricked into my body. I
need to be
don't.
knocked out to get a vaccine.
That's what pains.
Like you literally have to get me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
even,
that's a good
even
idea.
then, I won't be able to sleep
My
nights.
parents hold me back since I go nuts.
Wow. My parents told me
I used to go
I
nuts
will.
when I was like 10 over vaccines, but now I'm like, you know what? If
That's
I need
what I
it, just
thought.
give it to me.
Exactly.
It's like, I'll take it. I just hate it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I always thought shots were just something to like, you know. Actually, I don't know, cause I had a lot of casts when I was a kid, and I also had a lot of blood drawn, which a lot of you probably never really
shit.
knew about.
Wow.
And I was literally 2 years old, and they had to draw blood from me from like a butterfly or this thing called a butterfly, where it just goes in your hand or something. And my mom said I literally stared at the needle. I didn't even cry. That's according to my mom. I think I remember that too. I don't think I cried at all. But literally, I
didn't cry.
But literally, I had both of my legs casted at the same time for like I don't know what reason, but you know it was a weird childhood, honestly. But also I hear cruising birds. What's up?
Yeah, just ignore them. They're just They're just trying to say hi to Pirate Man.
Yeah. All right. What else do we want to talk about, boys? Is there any
Predictions
news?
for
I
the
got
predictions for the
some bad
Richmond
news.
race.
Some
Oh
bad news.
yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, but wait. Oh yeah, Bow, say it. Say it, Bow.
Rest in peace to Prince Philip. Rest in
Damn.
big rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, we're gonna head over to another topic.
Predictions for Richmond.
I feel like we're gonna see
Virtual
another
racing.
another winner.
Fish. What are you doing?
Hot take. Chris Buescher
My
spins
prediction-
out Kyle Busch.
There's not only just Richmond, there's also IndyCar and Formula One.
You see, Indy.
Okay, here's a
I
question.
did
Wait.
want
I got a question for y'all.
No.
How will Jimmy
I
Johnson do in his first race?
I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna get top 10. I think.
That's just stressing.
Wait, when's the first race? Is the first
This weekend.
Wait, hold on.
This weekend's the first
Right,
IndyCar
I'm
race.
not an
Sunday, I
IndyCar
think.
person, but since I guess I consider myself a pilot.
Is it at
fan.
Richmond or some?
It's at,
actually,
Barber.
at Richmond.
Barber.
Ann Arbor. Wait, Barber? I never heard
Yeah.
of
Barber
that.
Motorsports Park.
Ew.
Where's that at? I'm looking at.
Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
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 So,
I'm sorry.
alright, guys.
I'm gonna do a thing to.
Alright, so I have a hot take for F1.
Come on.
Detroit.
A
let's send it in.
very hot take.
France is winning.
Okay. No. I'll
Reds will lose tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Delete your.
Hamilton will win
Well, I
by
mean, the
30
Padres
seconds.
are losing right now, sadly. Well,
Oh,
They're
really?
losing
Oh,
me,
my
but-
god.
yeah, they are.
I was
Don't
really
wrestle
looking
us.
forward to seeing. I'm really looking forward to seing Reds do good this year. 'Cause
I'm gonna go
I've-
shit. You guys
know-
talk about something.
Okay.
I've seen on Twitter that a lot of people don't really like the Reds because they're a poverty franchise. But the thing is, we're the oldest team in the league. Like that's
What do you expect?
you have. I mean, sure, our team's not good sometimes, but like we're at least trying. We're not going out there and not trying. We're actually trying to win.
I mean, like,
sometimes-
Nick Castellanos is trying to deliver the milk, okay?
Yeah, so is Jonathan India, but I think he's taking a couple days off. Jonathan India, holy crap, he's putting on a freaking clinic out there. Like honestly, I think he's gonna be Rookie of the Year if he keeps all of his stuff up, or at least a contender for Rookie of the Year. Also, I'm getting a Nick Castellanos jersey as soon as it comes out. So
Yeah, and you
We
hope
all
to
know
say
why.
that there was milk. Yeah, we all know why. So I have a question for you, Parrot. What are your opinions on Urias?
my cat just walked in here.
Okay,
What the fuck are you doing?
Obviously, my opinion might be a bit sour.
Biased.
Yeah, and
Like, a little
biased,
bit
obviously, because I'm a Padres fan.
Yeah,
but-
no shit.
Urias had the legal trouble from before. Now, I don't know if now he's totally fine and he's not like getting into trouble.
Are we talking about that no hitter or what?
No, we're talking. No, we're
I'll
talking
get to the
about.
no-hitter in a
I wanna
second, but like Urias
Yeah.
has. I just don't like the guy. Like he's a good pitcher, but I just don't like the guy because of all the legal trouble he had. If he's totally fine, then I'll respect him more. But it's just like that's why I just don't like Urias because of the previous legal battle. But if he's fine now, then I'm totally okay.
I never heard of the legal battles. What were they about?
Abusing girlfriend or something like that.
Oh,
Ray Rice moment.
And then the no hitter that the Padres were finally able to do. Do you guys realize that like it took 52 years for the Padres to get a no hitter?
I'm not surprised because no hitters are very rare. Especially, I think the last no hitter I've seen was after Tyler Skaggs passed away. That was the last no hitter I've seen. But I really also with I'm gonna go like probably pretty sad mode here. When I heard that Jose Fernandez died back in 2016, I was pretty upset because he was probably gonna be one of the best pitchers in the league, but and then he hit a jetty, and then Tyler Skaggs, I don't know, I think he just was found dead in his apartment, I don't know, or whatever, or his hotel room in Houston or something like that. I don't know what happened.
It was a accidental drug overdose, from what I heard.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate for him. Honestly,
I mean, I didn't really know the kid that well, but I was and then after after he died, I think I watched the game. I don't even know if I did or not, but I saw they hit a no-hitter, and I was pretty happy for the Angels, even though I wasn't really an Angels fan. But and then seeing D. Gordon hit a home run like first at bat after Jose Fernandez died was pretty special as well. But and they say there's no crying in baseball. Like that's just
Cap.
Can we just put a huge cap on that? Like honestly, if I was I watched the World Series with Gregson last season when the Dodgers were in it, and when the Dodgers won it, I could tell Gregson was pretty happy about that because
I
I
remember
mean I was rooting for the
that night
Dodgers as
very
well.
vividly when they closed it out. We were in a VC.
I mean,
A lot of
the
people are
only
saying-
games,
a lot of people
games
are
I was
saying-
really
yeah, go
scared
ahead.
was Kenley Jansen closing. Like every single Dodgers fan is scared of Kenley Jansen closing. I don't know what's gone into him. Yeah, he is.
Angeles Dodgers.
The Kershaw still.
Okay.
Kershaw's
let's
a good pitcher.
Let's get in one more topic in before I close out the night.
Is there
Pirates.
too much cheese? Is there such thing as so much cheese on a quesadilla?
Please,
No.
shut up.
What are y'all's
Pirates.
opinion on the Martinsville hot dog?
Fish! I'm trying to tell Pirate a damn topic. Pirate, you want to tell him about
Okay.
the video that was recorded last night?
Oh, I already did. But I'll finish it off because like all I said was like we were role playing about like how
Yeah,
foods and all that stuff. And, okay, this is the part where it gets like I'm gonna have to edit this out because
Nate
I won't
did
get into
one-
it. And I'm probably it's not, because it's not gonna be in the video. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
But one of the
Nate-
instances is when me and Vucko turn into Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Oh, it should have been Jordan and Vucko.
No, that. I remember near the end of it. I know every time I get in the VC and Jordan's there, he's like, "Oh, Vucko,"
President of the United States.
and then prepares to kick me. And then Nate did one very specific name change, and well, you see, that's why we're gonna have to cut it there. But
I couldn't breathe.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
it was.
Don't
It
sell
started
me.
with a steakhouse, and then it went to
Outback
Uh,
Steakhouse.
Kill Fewer.
Let's just
Anyways,
say it went south.
Joe Biden Steakhouse.
it went south.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Bye,
cor-
dome.
Joe Biden.
Biden.
Anyways,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, wait! I
Come on.
have something to say. What happened? I have something to say.
Go on.
If Joe Biden had to make a dome, would it be Joe Biden?
Yes.
Okay.
If Donald Trump made a dome, would it be Dome Trump?
Shut up.
Okay, what if Vucko made a dome? Would it be? Oh, fuck! Already has a
Dome.
dome. It's just bath
Vuc
dome.
Dome.
It's just
Arwen
bathtub.
Base Dome.
Don't say
Arwen Boss Dome.
Don't say my name.
The based dome.
Shut
The
up.
based
Shut
dome.
up.
Vucko, you're based.
Based.
You're
Based.
I've scored 71 points in this baseball game. Someone help me.
Did I
No.
ask?
I'm playing Super Mega Baseball right now on Ego Zero just to see how easy it is, and I'm like
That's
dominating.
amazing, but unfortunately, no. Who dropped something? What the hell, man?
I did. I'm making quesadillas right now as we speak.
This isn't the time for a goddamn quesadilla!
This is a good time for a quesadilla.
It is
My mom
not.
didn't make
Hey,
beans.
Vucko, do the crappy mic. Vucko, do the crappy mic.
Oh no, I don't think I will.
My mom didn't
No, I
make
said
any
Vucko.
beans, okay?
I don't think I'm
Bro,
going
she
to.
made freaking beans. What the fuck?
Oh, I should have got the carnes.
Guys, I think before we end this, I think it's time we do a quick Bolt Car plug. Bolt
Oh,
Car,
yeah.
watch it. Anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
May 26th is the first
Yeah, okay,
season,
that's
or
enough,
the
that's
first
enough,
race
that's
of the
enough. We have a
season.
YouTube channel, go subscribe to it. Anyway.
Also, we've partnered
I did it!
Stock Car Racing Experience owned by Bile.
Yes.
Right, guys, quick reminder that Real Jordan is one of the worst people on the planet. He's,
He should change his
Yeah.
username. He should change his username into Fake Jordan.
yeah, because he's quite fake, honestly. But anyways,
Yeah,
that's
what
pretty
happened to
much
Fake
it.
Jordan, actually?
Do you guys want to get any closing remarks?
What is your thoughts on Air Canada?
Delete
Canada.
this
I
fucking-
think it's a great brand.
Will you shut up? Never again!
So, Pirate, I don't know, but when the Padres play the Dodgers, will there be any trash talking between us?
Yes, very. I want that to
That-
start.
that-
Probably not. We'll see.
I love myself some trash talk because my English teacher's a fan of the Padres. He has so many Padres.
Why
fans,
did
like,
Fish go to
like,
listening?
oh my
Get
goodness.
your ass back in here. Thank you.
It's always
My Discord glitched out for some reason.
Ask. All right. Anyways.
Yo, Birds, do you have any closing remarks, Birds? You have any closing remarks? God damn it, Fish! You scared the birds away.
I'm glad.
I don't
They're
care.
speaking.
Cry about it.
Hey, Birds, have any closing remarks?
Fuck this.
Okay, I'm translating them. They're saying that the Padres sucks.
Subscribe to GSO. Have a good day.
Yes, subscribe. By the
Yeah,
way,
subscribe to the
I'm
Padres.
gonna
Subscribe
end
to
the
the
stream in
3
exactly.
Subscribe to Pogmeets and we'll be even. Oh wait, subscribe to Bolt Car. We have a new channel.
Right. Anyways,
No,
I'm gonna
fuck,
go
I said
ahead and end the stream in 5 seconds. But I just want to say I'm very disappointed with the result.